Welcome back to the show. Back to tell you about another wonderful live in-person event you can attend. It is a wonderful gala, and here to give us all the details and to tell you where those proceeds go. It goes to a great cause. I'm joined by Anita James. She is the Executive Director of the Nepean Rideau Osgoode Community Resource Center, or NROC as we'll refer to it from now on. Welcome, Anita. Great to have you here.
Happy to be here.
Let's talk about the center itself. Sort of give us an overview of what the center offers.
Sure. So we've been in existence for 32 years. We're a community-based social service agency. So essentially, we provide high-quality, free programs and services to residents and communities. Many of them have limited resources, so maybe financial or other barriers to participating in programs. We cover the Nepean, Rideau, and Osgoode area of Ottawa, although some of our programs are citywide.
Right.
So, yeah. So a variety of programs for
all different demographics, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Yeah, all ages from beginning of life to later in life. So we have prenatal programs, we have early childhood education programs, we have a number of programs for children and youth, after-school programs, summer camps, youth mental health and leadership programs. We have seniors programs. Some of them are recreational, so
right.
Yoga for seniors or various physical activities, and educational ones as well. One of our citywide programs is the Elder Abuse Response and Referral Program.
Right.
I also want to mention our counseling program because it is such a need, mental health supports, and we do offer free one-on-one counseling for youth, adults, and couples.
Wow.
And group support.
And as you just said, much needed, right?
Yes.
We're coming out of the pandemic, you mentioned mental health a couple of times there, and, that's going to be, I think, a focus, obviously, and an important focus for the center. What about funding? Where do you get the majority of your funding from?
Yeah, so we do receive some limited ongoing funding for
right.
our core operations. The City of Ottawa is a big contributor of that. But a lot of our funding is short-term funding. So we
right.
apply for various grants year over year. So we are trying to increase that kind of longer-term funding because we need to maintain and grow our programs and services because the need and the demand is there.
Do you know how many people you serve sort of on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis, I can tell you we just released our recent annual report, and it was for our last fiscal year. And so there were in and around unique clients, so we see people over and over again, but there are around over 10,000
okay.
individuals that
wow.
we saw. But once again, we see their families, we see them over and over again for various services.
Well, let's talk about the gala. It's
yes.
called the Shine a Light on Your Community Gala, which is the perfect name for the amount of programs and services that you offer. Tell us about this gala. It's been going on for quite some time, actually.
That's right. So this is our 11th year, and as you've heard even today, we're really happy to be going back in person after 2 years virtual. Mm-hmm. And it is Shine a Light on our community because it really does showcase our programs and services, the communities that we support. It's a celebration. So it is a lot of fun. When you purchase tickets, you get a 3-course meal. It is November 5th, starting at 6 p.m. at the Centurion Conference and Event Center this year.
Spot.
So yeah, we've used it before. It's a great center to use. And so 3-course meal, we have a live band. So Vibes Trio is the local band that we have.
Excellent.
So they're going to get us onto the dance floor. We have our long-standing MC, Dylan Black.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
We have a live and silent auction. So the last count, I believe, was over 80 items.
Excellent.
Still growing. And some of them are quite substantial.
Highlight a couple for us.
We have WestJet round tickets for 2 to various locations. We have Via Rail Canada has given an ample ticket subsidy.
Nice.
We have spa packages. We have boat excursions. We have a senator's package with tickets plus hotel and food.
Nice.
Yeah. So furniture stores. It goes on and on.
Something for everyone.
Something for everyone.
Sure.
And we actually, some of our very common amongst people who bid, we have a number of beautiful art pieces as well and household items. So many for everyone.
Let's look into the future for a moment. You know, future projects. Where do you see, you know, the center sort of going and concentrating on?
Sure. So I did highlight, of course, the need to increase our programs and maintain them because of the high increase in demand and need. One of the things that I'll highlight is often we provide programs and services directly in neighborhoods and communities in our catchment area.
Right.
And that's great. We work with partners to do that, but sometimes it's not ideal timing-wise, or the location might not be exactly what we're looking for. So we now have a new program space.
Okay.
It's at our main office now.
And where is that?
So 1547 Maraville Road.
Okay.
And the program space, a lot of the programs and services that I mentioned earlier, some of them run out of there now. So this year, as part of our fundraising, we're kind of offering up this sponsorship. So if you sponsor the program room, then you get naming rights.
Right.
So we're actually going to name it instead of just the program room.
Yeah, I love
We're
it.
hoping that we get sponsorship so we can bring. So it's a great way of having people, businesses or companies or even individuals contribute and give back to communities that are most in need.
Yeah, and let's stay focused on that for just a moment, because you know there are other ways to support NROC outside of buying a ticket to the gala, which you should buy a ticket to the
Yes.
gala. But what other opportunities are available?
Yeah, so aside from the gala and buying tickets and donating and sponsoring, we have a lot of sponsors that continue to support us. We run a lot of programming. We run a lot of activities and events in our neighborhoods and communities, so volunteering. We have a volunteer coordinator who is excellent. So really, if you're wanting to help out and, like I said, give back to the community, participate in programming, help to run programs with us. We have some of our community members do this as well.
Terrific.
Yeah, and sponsorships and donations, that is always welcome.
Yeah, and you know, I'm glad you mentioned volunteering, near and dear to us here at Rogers TV, because everyone you see here in studio is a volunteer. And if you can't, you know, donate monetarily, certainly donating your time is just as important. Thanks so much for joining us, Anita.
Absolutely.
We'll be back after this.